culminating in the successful sale to Tata Motors. As managing director of Jaguar in this new situation, it fell to Mike to oversee the revitalization of the Jaguar brand with the introduction of an all-new product lineup. This included the launch of the award-winning XF, XJ, and XK, and culminated in the introduction of the stunning CX-75 hybrid supercar concept, which he personally unveiled at the Paris Salon in the autumn of 2010. As Group CEO of Williams, he oversaw the development and growth of Williams Advanced Engineering, which he has described as being at the very core of the electric vehicle revolution that's sweeping the world. More recently, he oversaw the successful sale of both the advanced engineering business and the F1 team during a challenging period of unprecedented financial uncertainty, playing a pivotal role in securing their long-term futures. Mike O'Driscoll has an unprecedented knowledge of the automotive industry, both past, present, and past. He has been chairman of Jaguar Heritage and has often presided over historic racing weekends. He knows the industry from top to bottom. At Jaguar, he worked his way through finance, product development, and marketing before moving on to the highest levels in the company. Mike has been generous in constantly sharing his knowledge and expertise with Warwick students. He has given regular presentations to MBA students on campus and has provided opportunities for experience in working with the automotive and Formula One industry. Every other year, he has been the guest speaker at WBS's Business Leader Changemaker event. A most appropriate guest speaker, for Mike O'Driscoll is himself a true changemaker in an industry of enormous importance here in the West Midlands, as well as nationally. It is a great pleasure to welcome him back to Warwick today. Chancellor, in the name of the Senate, I present to you for admission to the degree of Doctor of Science, honoris causa, Mike O'Driscoll.
The magic words. By the authority of the Senate, I admit you to the degree of Doctor of Science, honoris causa. Mike, the lectern is yours.
Chancellor, Professor Hayton, I don't know what to say. It's not often you have to stand there and have your life unveiled before you, so what I want to say, though, is my most sincere thanks to the Warwick Business School for the award of this honorary degree. As a member of the Warwick Business School alumni, it means probably more to me than you can imagine. But I want to also take this opportunity, and I've got to say, I've had a smile on my face all morning watching you all come up. I want to take this opportunity to congratulate all of today's graduates. You've graduated from one of the world's finest and most prestigious business schools, and I'm sure it's uniquely prepared you for the paths that you're going to follow in the years to come. I want to say now, congratulations from me to all of you. If you would permit me just for a moment, rarely do we succeed without help and support from many quarters. I've been so wonderfully fortunate to have my wife's support throughout, and Maureen really shares this award with me. Thank you. So my career started as James reminded me there and reminded all of you in the 1970s, and it started against a background of political polarization, industrial turmoil, and shockwaves through the global economy. It all sounds a little familiar, doesn't it? And you're going into an environment that's very, very similar, and against that backdrop, the automotive industry, with which I've been associated for most of my career, has gone through profound change. The recent scale and the pace of change is exciting and, if you will forgive the pun, electrifying. In fact, electric vehicles have reached that famous tipping point you've all learnt about. In virtually all of the world's major markets, the point at which mass adoption is taking off. There are still huge challenges to overcome for sure in terms of raw materials, manufacturing capacities, battery cost, and the charging networks. But all of these will be overcome by people like you in the industry in the years ahead. The parallel development of alternate and adjacent technologies such as hydrogen and synthetic fuels are further evidence of the wholesale change that's taking place across the industry. This fundamental realignment of the industry has created a window of opportunity for new firms taking on the established players. I've worked with some of them myself over the last few years, but through it all, the fundamentals that underpin successful companies that you've learnt at your time at Warwick haven't changed. Sound financials, well thought through business strategies, and the development of strong brands. I'm enjoying continuing to provide strategic advisory services across a range of automotive and emerging mobility sectors. But I've got to say, through it all, I've never lost from the moment I started my love, my enjoyment for the automotive industry. I hope all of you graduating today find an area of interest that you love just as much, that will give you the same thrill that I've had, and you'll be just as successful. The very best of luck to you all in the years ahead. Thank you.
Thank you, and a welcome to the wonderful Warwick family, and what an asset we have gained today. So thanks again also for that wonderful speech to Professor James Hayton. Thank you. And now we start our second presentation of degrees. So if we can bring the totally relaxed graduates to the front of the stage. Just a reminder that you will hear your name and stride with pride up the ramp. And when you reach the mythical black cross on the black carpet, a nod and acknowledgement to and from your Chancellor. And then head towards the red-covered degree table to collect your certificate. If you find yourself leaving the black carpet at any point, something's gone horribly wrong. But you will be relaxed and enjoy it, because your supporters, family, and friends are poised and ready. Chancellor, I hereby present to you these graduands in recognition of their degrees.
By virtue of the authority vested in me, I admit these candidates to their degrees.
To the degree of Bachelor of Science with Honours in Management, Kushi. Nana Agyemandua. Sara Al-Shibibi. Leili Alieva. Dylan Bass. Adam Bambroff. Thomas Alexander Berg. Eugenie Berthaud. Mudit Bhagat. Matthias Bodgman. Rudy Butterfield. Mathilde Stephanie Brigitte Kakali. Maria do Carmo Carneiro da Frada. Thomas Guillaume Chardin. Shivam Chola. Yuxin Chen. Chin-Fang Cheng. Amritesh Chowdhury. Nathan Antoine Xavier Colin de Verdière. Sachi Dadu. Juliette de Calonne Daven. Eugénie de la Rochère. Arshen Ian de Silva. Louise Delage. Eri Rizli bin Ekaraz Japutra Saeed. Sibyl Yolaine Emilianov. Daniel Fajani. Anthony Fatseas. Comer Franchter. Hanshu Yuan Fu. Jake Samuel Gardner. Arian Garg. Miguela Giron Lopez. Caris Gordon. Elon Eric Gothlin. Hugo Bertil Louis Hallary. Mohammed Amin Hilaj. Ilyas Hussain. Yael Putman. Zubin Irani. Ishan Junea. Hanzala Jan Khan. Omar Karobi. Kenta Kido. Janvi Kulwal. Capuchin Marie Jamahe. Cameron Luke McGee. And if we could just have a moment of silence for this next presentation, because this is being awarded posthumously, and Kieran Mitchell cannot obviously be here with us to celebrate, but when his brother is acknowledged by the Chancellor and leaves the Chancellor to collect the degree for his brother, perhaps we could show our appreciation then for Kieran Mitchell's life and for the companionship and friendship he offered everyone in front of me today. Awarded posthumously to collect on Kieran Mitchell's behalf, Lindri Holder. And from the University of Warwick, our condolences and thank you for coming to celebrate the award of that degree. Thank you. And now we change gear to celebrate degrees again. So let's honor that which we have lost by celebrating that which is here today. Chancellor, I present to you Somaya Mittal. Nisun Mohanaraj. Kehinde Mercy Okatubo. Chizung Ong. Selena Parmand. Bushra Atta Patel. Shivam Patel. Eloise Patin. Lena Caroline Essie Plactor. James Platt. Theo Prorovna. Shrija Reddy Puli. Ying Yue Qiu. Manjula Raghupati. Yusuf Raja. Adhiraj Sharma. Janavi Sharma. Yanisa Sibunruang. Cheok Wai Sin. Estelle Elizabeth Smith. Plai Songwatana. Alyssa Jordan Squires. Lucas Starkloff. William Saiwat Su. Kaim Amin Suhail. Canon Lei Susanto. Louis James Toop. Kioma Umme Okoli. Capucine Marie Josephine Vallier. Clara Vaziri. Paul Frederick Claude Vassner. Samuel Pierre Weil. Takwa David Wong. Yi Wing Yip. Raylene Zhan. Jiayue Zhao. In management with intercalated year, Sidra Faiz. Anna Gorska. Ching Lam Hui. Samuel James Jeffrey. Izor Makar. Elwa Martin. Martin Payon. Dev Selaka. Yin Ming Si. Katie Louise Taplin. Athene Thuishanton. Bartosz Tridensky. Helena Shania Volbetta. Chloe Winkler. In management with digital innovation. Glad to see they're nodding down there. Yep, that's what we did. Nirufa Abasova. Chadchamon Anuta Prayun. Andre Christian Danila. Mehek Datta. Zoe Sharote Heya. Sean Javeri. Shameless, and there's a lesson for every single one of us in there. Social media, we are streaming live on the internet. Thank you. But let's hear it for Shoria Kohli! Aryan Natali! Max Thomas Regan! Amanish Satchachev. Dawei Zhou. In management with entrepreneurship, Farah Idris. Luca Monani. In management with finance, Alexander Eturul Aktash. George David Barker. Nadia Begum. Adelina Lulia Bello. Anis Ben Galunza. Arian Bhatia. Valentin Baudet. Mariana Branco Pino. Alessandro Borello. Lee Ki Chan. Siddhant Chola. Shivakun Chotiwit. Kitik Soke. Carlo Dalemule. Luigi Daniello. Lilia Stoyanova Dimitrova. Omer Etelan. Emma Frappier. Alexandra Giorgio. Siki Gyu. Anand Kumar Jain. Jakub Darius Kasperchik. Charlotte Katarina Krati. Rohan Subhash Kumar. Adam Labat. Aidan Thomas Linley. Antonin Macard. Vidhi Vinay Magnani. Nicolette Marinau. Divyansh Mehta. Shane Neha Mehta. Vedant Niha Mehta. Krushi Manish Parekh. Yusuf Tariq Qasem Mohammed. Kogil Sachitan Antham. Natatai Saraya. Karan P. Shah. Joshua Narasimha Shenoy. Hriday Shukla. Rohit Sanjay Talreja. Eric Christian Tuft. Malo Edem Uedes Van Grevelinge. Risha Kulpesh Vaid. Eric Sven Niklas Walker. Pei Lun Ye. In management with finance with intercalated year, Ines Achur. Francisco Babeto Lopez. Lorenco de Cavallo Abreu Vega Años. Alice de Mendonça Corteria de Sotomayor. Basma El Hassani Spy. Julio Maurice Kirby. Andrea Pleska. Lila Hindi Emmanuel Marie Rossignol. In management with marketing, Krishnav Agarwal. Prajval Agarwal. Firushi Bariwala. Oliver George Bird. Sai Kartik Bopana. Rachel Jessie Alicia Brown. Tanushri Bubna. Rachel Cheong Chin Tung. Chantal Kota Cavallo. Dan Christian Damanesco. Bhavana Sai Dasari. Ria Dewan. Shreya Dewan. Shaurya Da. Prasiana Emilova Dimitrova. Pankori Gag. Arushi Goyal. Hong Yo Ip. Ishika Jain. Yasha Jain. Ishika Kataria. Ragini Kayal. Raghavi Meti. Nandita Prabhakar. Vidhi Saraf. Oliver Joseph Scory. Aman Sharma. Karam Amrit Singh. Abreu Swai Longas. Three, two, Trin. Bukat Yilmaz. In management with marketing with intercalated year, Sara Alves Fis. She's waited a long time for this moment. Let's honor it, and for all of our graduates here today, Gaia Antonia Andaro. And that concludes our presentation of graduates. Congratulations! Thank you. And congratulations, one and all. Richly deserved applause there. So now we can welcome you into the wonderful world of the University of Warwick, Graduate Alumni Association. So, to tell you all about that, and perhaps to give you some insights into her journey after graduation, we now have a graduate of management and then a graduate of, then a master's in marketing and strategy. And I found out on her CV, she didn't tell me this, also a medal-winning Great British tumbler. So no pressure on her entrance today or exit, however you choose, which will be dignified with a hat. Ladies and gentlemen, please welcome Megan Sermon.
Thank you, Piers. So my name is Megan Sermon, and I completed both my undergrad and my master's degrees here at Warwick within WBS. Starting in 2016, I studied BSc Management with an intercalated year, and then went on to study MSc Marketing and Strategy, graduating last year. I know that some of you in the room today are graduating from management, and perhaps some of you are also carrying on to study a master's too. So having been where you are now, it's an honour to have been asked to speak today. I would like to first congratulate you all on getting here, on reaching the end of what has been an extremely hard but rewarding few years. And achieving in the face of challenging circumstances is a common thread between us. You have had to balance your studies at the same time as navigating a global pandemic. I had to balance my studies whilst competing and at an international level in tumbling gymnastics. For those of you who don't know what tumbling is, it involves combining multiple somersaults down a 25-meter-long sprung track. At the international level, this includes combining double somersaults with varying twists and shapes. It requires focus, strength, and a bit of flexibility, aspects you have all shown, of course in a rather different way, to complete your studies. Throughout my time at Warwick, I trained 4 days a week on the track with additional strength and conditioning sessions on top. The university supported me with my training by selecting me as one of their sports scholars throughout my 5 years here at Warwick. That meant I was lucky enough to receive access to the sports hub, regular sessions with strength and conditioning coaches, access to physios, and much more. Through the scholarship, I also met some great other athletes who remain my close friends, and my boyfriend who's here with me today. I can't thank the performance team enough for everything they did for me during my time here. With their help, I've gone on to compete for Great Britain at a junior and now senior level, and have competed and medalled at several world and European championships. In 2018, I became the World Age Group Champion in St. Petersburg, and just 2 months ago in Italy, I was part of the Great Britain senior women's squad that picked up the silver medal in the European Championships. And I also placed third individually. The final year of my undergrad was cut short by lockdown. I had to complete final year assessments at home and was sadly denied that final summer of celebrations with my friends. My master's was also impacted by regional lockdowns and was mostly made up of online learning. And if you've had to complete any group tasks online, which I'm sure you all have, you'll know just how tough that can be. That shared experience is one that makes us a very special community, and it brings you closer to everyone sat around you. Since graduating from Warwick, I am now working full-time as community manager for food and drink brand Fuel 10K. I have been lucky enough to find a job that I enjoy, one that challenges me in the workplace and supports me to be the best that I can be at my sport too. I hope that everyone here goes on to find that, a job that you not only enjoy, but one that pushes you to be the best you can be. During my master's, I attended a talk as part of the Management Insight series. It was with Gabby Whitfield and was focused on developing your personal brand. She gave us a quote that has stuck with me ever since and is one that I'll pass on to you today. She said, "Whatever you are doing, be memorable and become invaluable." She emphasized the importance of being memorable in the right way and that you are your own brand. It is what you do and say and how you make people feel that ultimately creates your brand. And this brand now includes being part of the Warwick Global Alumni community, something that I am proud of, as I'm sure you are too. Once again, I would like to say a big congratulations to each and every one of you. You've done it, you've graduated. And I would like to wish you the best of luck going forward. I'm sure you will go on to achieve great things. Thank you.
Thank you to Megan Sermon there. And the bar has been set high listening to her list of achievements. So that's your challenge, University of Warwick graduates, and I know you'll live up to it. So we're now coming to the end of our ceremony today. After the formal closing from the Chancellor, the orchestra and musicians will play the national anthem and then the anthem of the University of Warwick. And during that, the academic procession will process out of the auditorium. And there's one final tradition that we acknowledge, which is that the first people to follow the academic procession are, of course, our new University of Warwick graduates. And then after that, everyone else can make their way out and join us for a much-deserved drink. Thank you for all of your support and encouragement today. Please welcome the Chancellor.
So as Piers says, we've come to the end of this wonderful celebration and commemoration of the achievements of our graduates. So do you think we could just do one more last rousing congratulations to all of you? Thank you for choosing Warwick. Thank you to all of you for being here with us. I now declare this degree congregation closed, and would you please rise for the national anthem?
Universitas Warwickensis, Warwickensis.